This looks fantastic.
Thank you.
This does feel a bit Great Gatsby.
Yes, I love it. We're proper.
Sounds perfect.
Yes.
The lives of Broadway performers are busy. They only have a few short hours between their matinee and evening performances, and they're giving us an inside look, from grabbing a bite to unwinding, plus a backstage tour. Have you ever wanted to see what we do in the time sandwich between performances? Follow along and find out. This is Broadway Sandwich.
Get ready to have a roaring good time, because today we're at the Broadway Theater, home of The Great Gatsby. It's been called one of the great American novels. The show brings F. Scott Fitzgerald's classic to life in a sparkling, glamorous production. It's a party you don't want to miss. Today we're hanging out with my friend, Katie Weber. Katie is an incredible performer with the resume to prove it. She's been in 9 Broadway shows, and she's been the it girl in every single one. But Katie's not just an incredible performer, she's also an accomplished cook. She's published 3 cookbooks. Katie's built a big online fan base where audiences get an honest look at what it's like balancing Broadway, motherhood, and eating good. I can't wait to see what we're cooking up today. Katie
Yay!
Weber. Hi. Great to see you.
It's so good to see you.
All right, so you just finished your matinee.
Yes.
A little bit of time before we got to get you right back for your second show. What's the
Yep.
plan for today?
Well, we got to run home.
Okay.
Got to make a good, healthy, delicious
I've
meal.
been waiting for one of those special Katie
Yeah.
Weber
Will
meals.
you eat with me?
I can't wait.
Okay, perfect.
All right, let's get cooking.
Let's get going.
All right.
All right.
So, 9 shows.
Yes.
Can you name the 9 shows?
I believe so.
Okay.
Wicked, Memphis, Rock of Ages, Catch Me If You Can, Jersey Boys, Honeymoon in Vegas, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Tina the Tina Turner Musical, and The Great Gatsby.
Wow.
Yes.
So that's some longevity, Katie Weber. How
Yes.
do you explain that?
Well, you know, I really do consider myself a true triple threat.
Yeah, you sure are.
I have very often covered in
Yep.
shows. And, you know, I feel like people like to work with me. I feel like it's important to be a person that people want to work with, because, you know, we spend a lot of time together.
Totally. And so for our viewers at home, when you're in the ensemble but you're covering, it means you're learning and performing a number of lead roles in the show, and you never know which one it's going to be until the day.
Sometimes you have lots of notice, sometimes you have literally none.
Yep.
And sometimes you partied the night before and it's scary.
And good luck, baby. You're on.
And you're on.
Shove with love.
Exactly.
Yes. Come on. Let's cook.
Yay.
Well, let's
Great.
get to work. What can I
Yeah.
do? Am I the sous chef today?
I'm putting you to work.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby.
Okay,
let's do it.
go. You know, growing up a dancer, it's very like body focused, and
Tell me about it.
you're in the mirror all day, and there's a lot of judgment around that. And so
Yep.
I kind of struggled growing up as a young girl, like with some disordered eating patterns. When I decided to be vegan, I feel like it changed my life. But then it also kind of brought back like, well, what if I want ice cream and that's bad?
Sure.
And then it kind of brought some like shame around some things. So that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to my principles of eating vegetables that make me feel good. And when I want a burger, I'm gonna have a burger.
You do it.
And I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
And there's your dice.
Oh, Katie Weber, look at this. I'm not crying
I know,
yet,
I'm not crying
which I
either.
usually cry a lot.
In life or just with onions?
In life too.
Okay.
I'm pretty emotional, Katie.
Yeah. We're gonna smash the garlic, and you must smash the garlic.
And why do we must
Because
smash
there
the
are
garlic?
old spiritual tales that say that smashing the garlic releases the demons
All
and
right.
gets rid of any bad juju.
Well, I got plenty of demons, so let's go.
Yep, you're just gonna hold it there, and it's satisfying.
Ooh, that sound.
Yes,
Fantastic.
and then the
All right.
skins just come right off.
Nice.
Oh, are you
Almost
a garlic
the whole
lover?
onion. I love garlic.
Okay.
Could you give some advice for someone who might be a little overwhelmed at starting a healthy food journey, and like kind of a how to begin, first step?
I think a lot of people assume that they have to start eliminating foods. And my advice is always start by adding something. Start by adding vegetables, add greens. Your body's gonna thank you, and you're gonna intuitively and naturally just reach for them more and more.
That's so great.
Gorge.
Thank you. I can't wait. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
You're really doing it all. You're on Broadway in your 9th show. You're a mom.
Yeah.
You have a business. How do you handle it all?
I feel like you can have it all, but not everything is going to be equal slices of the pie. You know what I mean? Like my efforts as a mom and as a performer and as a cookbook author, I'm not able to give, 100% of my energy to every single thing at all times. And so you have to have grace for yourself. And luckily I
Amen.
have, people around me, my husband and my friends have a lot of grace for me. And it's, it's a group effort. You take help where you can get it too.
You're not going to be perfect every day. No one is going to be able to.
Yeah. My daughter's proud of me. I know she is. And she is inspired by what we do in this house. My husband and I are both in Broadway shows. And she was in a Broadway show at one point.
That's right.
She was 5 years old.
Which she now thinks is normal, kind of like, sign me up.
She literally said, Mama, can you sign me up for another Broadway show? I was like, honey, no, I can't.
That's not how it works.
That's not how it goes.
So performing on Broadway is such a physically taxing practice. It's different in your 40s than in your 20s.
Absolutely. I'm working 10 times harder on stage than anybody else is just so I can look exactly the same as the young person next
I
to me.
don't know about that, Katie Weber, because you've got such a reputation for just being dynamite on stage.
Let me tell you something, I'm still auditioning.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a better dancer than ever because I'm a smart dancer, I'm a thoughtful dancer, and I'm a nuanced dancer.
Yeah.
And as soon as I really just owned myself and my authenticity of where I'm at in my life, that's when everything kind of opened up even more for me. And I find that my age and my wisdom is my superpower.
It's different now.
It is.
You have a different lived experience that you cannot have when you're 20.
I thought I was old when I booked Wicked. I was 24 years old. I couldn't believe there were people in the dressing room who were 30.
Right.
And now here I am, and it's like, I feel like I'm better than ever.
That was delicious.
Okay.
We got to get you back to the theater for your second show.
Gotta do it.
Shall we?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell me about the Legacy Robe.
The Legacy Robe is one of Broadway's most special traditions. On opening night, there's a Legacy Robe ceremony. The robe is decorated with patches from previous shows, is awarded to the ensemble member with the most ensemble chorus credits.
Okay, so you must have gotten that a couple times.
I've received the robe 4 times.
4 times.
Which is very, special.
It's an honor.
Yeah, very
It's
much
so
an
good.
honor. Especially as an ensemble member, you can kind of, sometimes you feel like you're not seen.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel like you're, the first person to get there, the last person to leave at night.
Right.
And it's just something that makes you feel like you're really ingrained in the thread of the legacy of Broadway and these incredible people that have paved the way before us, you know?
Katie Weber, this is
Yes.
our 60-second sandwich.
Okay.
60 seconds on the clock. Answer as many questions as you can in the time given. You ready?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Clock starts now. Okay, do you keep playbills from every show you see?
Absolutely not.
Joe J. Simon wants to know, what's your favorite restaurant in the theater district?
Oh, B-side.
Oh, what's your favorite TV show?
The Real Housewives.
What, same. Which one?
Beverly Hills or
New York City,
Yeah.
same, yeah. Theo asks, what's the most awkward scene you've ever done?
Oh, I don't know if I can say. I can't say.
Okay, pass. We'll get
Yeah,
back if we have
yeah.
time. We won't. Have you ever had to sneeze during a show? Why doesn't that ever
Absolutely.
happen? Oh, it does?
Yes.
Okay, just pick up where you left
Yeah,
off
yeah,
kind of thing?
carry on.
All right. Jenny Hoofnagel wants to know, what surprised you most about your lifestyle as a working actor?
Oh, just how little free time you have, even though you only work at night.
It's really tough.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a show you didn't really like? You don't have to say which one.
Yes.
Same. Favorite smell?
Smell?
Favorite smell?
Gardenia.
Ooh, least
Yeah.
favorite smell.
Oh, poop.
Good answer, Katie Weber, and that's all the time we have. Wonderful. Oh,
All
there we
right.
go. Time to go, shall we? This way?
Yeah, let's
Okay, boom.
go. Come on.
Okay, before we go in,
Yes.
could you teach me some moves from the show?
Absolutely.
All right,
I'll
great.
do a little piece of new money, which
Sounds
is
good.
very cute.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the left. Single, single, double, double.
Double.
Yeah.
Okay.
So single, double, double. Like we're shooting a basket. 1. We're gonna hit left, right, knee,
Knee.
and then we rock it out. Rock, rock.
Cute.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's Boom, boom.
I think I got it.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay, one more time, like
quick,
in
baby.
tempo. So there were a lot of Gatsby's floating around
Yeah.
for the past couple years. Why do you think this one stuck around and has been so successful?
Our show is a wonderful balance and mix of like glitzy glam, escapism. I mean,
Well, the
show-
music.
yeah, the music
Yeah.
and the voices. It's like a massage for your ears.
You weren't sure you wanted to do this at first, right?
Yeah, well, I turned down the audition because I just wasn't sure that I wanted to do another show because I kind of was feeling like maybe I wanted to transition into something else into my life.
Yeah.
And then they said, no, please come to the final callback. Dominique Kelly, who's the choreographer, I go way back with him. We were both in the ensemble of Wicked together. He's incredible. So I went in and I just had the best time at the audition. I met my dance partner, who I will be doing lift call with pretty soon.
Okay, perfect.
Curtis. I met him at the audition. We just hit it off immediately. And it's really kind of reignited and reawakened my passion for doing this.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Usually when they like beg you to come to the final, it's a good sign that
Yeah, it
you
is.
might get the part.
It is,
you know?
it is.
So
I
that's
still
always
had
good.
to work my tail off in that
bet you did.
audition. Got flipped upside down, tap dance, tap jazz, ballet, singing, all of it, you
Mm,
know?
yeah.
Pulled out all the tricks.
Love it.
Yeah, this is the gondola, we call it.
These costumes
my
are
spot.
stunning.
They're so pretty.
Beautiful.
This is my new money where we do our choreo.
Uh-huh.
Here's my little leotard. My little tap dancing
Cute.
leotard.
This could fit
Yeah.
me. I'm generally a 0, I think, last time I checked.
Yeah, great.
Roughly, how many costume changes do you have in this show?
Ooh, maybe 16.
Ooh.
Here's where the magic happens
The
for
magic
me.
happens to the Katie Weber base of operations.
Yeah. I sit down, I make up, I pin curl. I do a little stretchy right here on the floor. A little new money. Throw my lashes on and
go.
head down to lift call.
Wait, you're next to Tanari?
I am next to Tanari.
I haven't seen Tanari.
I know.
No way. How
Look,
about
she's here.
that? Tanari Vasquez from
Hi,
season 1
baby.
of Broadway Sandwich. Hey, doll.
Oh my
Good
God.
to see
Good
you.
to see you too.
Last time we were together, we're
Hamilton.
doing.
I was in Hamilton.
That's right. How has it been doing this show together?
It's been great.
Yeah?
We've been working together for this like whole year.
Yeah, doing a
So,
few jobs together.
Yeah.
So.
Fun. So
Yeah.
how many Broadway shows is this for you?
My 6th.
6. Only 6. Wow, you're on the second
I
hand
mean,
already.
Liz.
I know.
Okay. I'm
But
trying to
wait,
be like
She
her.
never stops. She's done everything.
Yeah.
No.
Well, this has just been a blast.
Absolutely.
Thank you for letting us spend time with you between
Thank
shows
you.
and have a great performance.
Thank you.
And
Come
I'm so
back
happy
anytime.
that I know how to cut an onion properly.
I
now.
know, you nailed it. Absolutely.
All right, I'll see you soon, Katie Weber.
Thank you so
The
much. You're the
best.
best.
Bye, honey.
Bye.